afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. We're over here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on a checkpoint here between in the South Myurist, fighting for the United States of America for the 1st Armored Division with the Rifle Company, Mechanized, and Airborne Company, all in for the Bullet versus in the North, PugnaciousSpenguin fighting for the Wehrmacht, for the Panzerlehr, Panzerdivision with Spearhead, Blitzkrieg, and Fortified Armor. Bit of some of the older ones here, with one sort of defining trait. They pretty much all have Panzer Tactician, and a few other abilities also overlapping here and there. Some reconnaissance, a few command tanks, and a bit of other bits there. But also options up there for heavier armor in either Tiger Tank or Elephant. We got Pioneer MD42 grenades on the way for Penguin. Lots of rifle there for Myurist. An interesting note, no immediate rifle company choice here for Myurist. And there we go, we got tank taps going down line to sort of set things up a bit. Pioneers heading out. Setting up there, rifling up there. Pioneers opening up from the windows. Not exactly the most accurate weapon at range. That, of course, is the thing with a lot of submachine guns. Beyond a certain point, they're wildly inaccurate.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Pioneers bringing up there with the MP40s, also called the Schmeisser. Fun little fact there. What's the primary submachine gun the German army used? But they actually used sort of several, because they couldn't quite produce enough, and there were, of course, all the bits. For example, in the early stages of war, they used Danish-made submachine guns, the MP34. They used Czechoslovakian, I think, maybe a bit there as well. Anyways, a large variety of submachine guns, particularly used for sort of, you know, lesser armies. So, well, the Waffen says, for example, again, which basically that sort of make do with whatever was at hand initially in the war, before they sort of became, you know, recognized as a proper army and actually got access to equipment, at least on an equal footing as the Wehrmacht. Fun fact there. Rather than moving about, could take a position in the building. That's going to make things more difficult for PugnaciousPenguin, focusing hard on the west. Myurist the same in the east, and he's already hit going immediately for airborne. Bit of barbed wire there to make things a bit more difficult for his opponent to move out. Rather than taking heavy fire from several sides, though not too bad for the time being. There's a bit of trouble. Reassurance flanking in there from the east. And there we go, we got the Grenadiers, they're forced to retreat already here. Penguin's sort of initial opening moves are being a bit countered here by Myurist. More Grenadiers still on the way for Penguin. MD42 falling a bit back. They still probably wants to cover the cut-off point, but at the same time he wants to cover everything else as well. Fuel point there secure though, but we're all here seeing Myurist is gaining a nice chunk on the map, moving ahead rapidly, aggressively, double re-echelon, so that way he can also secure more territory more rapidly. But of course he's sacrificing a bit further earlier riflemen that way. Of course we'll have to see what Myurist here does next. Rather than engaging Pioneers there, sniper on the way. Pioneers taking losses. And MU42 moving in there, Grenadiers moving up the road, and we've also got Grenadiers moving up the eastern. So right now, Penguin is actually spreading out an awful lot there. That's not necessarily the best thing to do is the Wehrmacht versus the Americans. I mean, then you sort of want to be a lot more focused on combined arm, because, I mean, if you're Grenadiers hit a rifleman squad on their own, they're very likely to end up losing. So it's a bit of a risky approach here by Penguin, a bit risky versus Myurist and his aggressive American player as well. Engagement here, Resistance versus Grenadiers, but most of the actions over here in the west flank. Resistance banks to secure the other building, forcing the other Pioneers. Grenadiers holding up here, not the best building for it, but actually much better suited for the MG42, but Penguin seems to be having other thoughts there. Securing the northern part of the village, he could consider while they're laying down some barbed wire here with his re-echelons, securing some cover there, denying it to the enemy, also forcing Penguin to take more, well, preferred routes for Myurist, making things a lot easier for him to hold the centre here of the village. But on that, so far, I have Rapid planning up the Grenadiers, MU42 not bringing up support. Sniper and a Rapid Tech up there, so not going for too heavy tier 1 network work by Penguin. From Myurist, we've got the Lieutenant out there. The Lieutenant has started returning quite here. People remembering that Lieutenant himself is a pretty decent combat unit there with a Thompson and a BAR. And the M20 is also a pretty good opening vehicle as well. So, yeah, a bit of some return there to some older stuff as people are remembering, you know, other bits there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
There we go, man, secure point here. There has lost several Grenadiers here to the echelons. We're still going for the victory point there. Centre still pretty much American. We also got Pathfinders in support, so that's certainly adding a lot more troops with a few more abilities. Certainly having the Pathfinder support the Lieutenant, pretty good there. They can pick off any wounded here the Lieutenant can't immediately kill. It's a good job there. Sniper pushing up here, 3 kills. That's definitely going to add some pressure there to Myurist's force as well, threatening to bleed him up. But the M20 is going to be a pretty decent way of sort of at least forcing the sniper to being a lot more cautious. And there we go, assault here in the western part of the village. Americans moving up to respond, going for the cut points there. 2-2 on the way for Penguin, perhaps expecting an M20 to go once he sees the lieutenant. That's pretty much a foregone conclusion. 4 kills there, Pathfinder's moving up there with scoped rifles and the likes. Shooting away there at the Krauts. Pathfinders with base sort of troops in advance of a paratrooper drops base and secure drop zones and scout ahead. A little fun fact there.
Capture point is being overrun.
Sniper there continue to bleed away at the Americans, but they are pushed away, going for a lot of the cut points here. Very good work there. He's realised Penguin here focused all his forces around here, leaving other points exposed. So very nice strike there by Myurist. That's definitely going to hurt Penguin a bit there. They've got the 2-2 responding to protect some parts, and there we go. M20 moving in, but there we go. We got the 2-2 ready to counter it. So you can't quite easily hunt down the sniper like that, anyways. Almost down to half level, ready for the M20. Lieutenant pushed away here by the Pioneers, rushing in. We've got Pathfinders doing what they can. There we go. Bit more damage into it, or damage to the M20. Pathfinder's being pushed back here by the Pioneers as well. Myurist being a bit cautious here. Grenadiers are going for the fuel pod as well. M20 needs to be careful. It is low on health. Could perhaps deal with the Grenadiers. Troops hanging about there, need to get moving again. And 2-2 here, forcing away the remaining rifles. Still, he's been cut off from his fuel. That's going to hurt Penguin a bit, and there you go. Pantherfast again, the M20, and good hit there. Damaged engine, almost knocked out, but the Grenadiers end up retreating here, realising they can't finish it off. But still, he's managed to run to the point neutral, still managing that way to deny Myurist at least some fuel. So a lot of aggressive harassment from both sides, but so far Myurist seems to have been a bit more effective initially, though he might have taken a bit much damage in the process, and that could allow Penguin to swing back against him. Pathfinder's on the church. Shoot up there. And advance up here, stop with MB42. Nice position there, so he can't east him up on the west side. Good work there, good work there. Pretty decent MB42 positions to cover against attacks from the south. From the north, though, it's less effective. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, Gilgation's pushed away by the MB42. More troops arriving here in the centre, pushing back the Pioneers almost as soon as they get the victory point. Nothing further here though. He could throw the 50 caliber, a half track, or he could try and take up further, or get some weapon upgrades. There's certainly options there for Myurist to consider. Sniper, they're doing a bit of harassment still, and from Penguin's side, we're not seeing so much else. He's basically gone for the 2-2-2, but that's it. No, say, Panzer Grenadiers or half tracks or anything like that. Or a Pack 40 to maybe add a bit more firepower there versus that M20 utility car. Securing the centre, they're very focused on that here. Myurist is more willing to sort of give up the flanks and the sides, and he isn't giving up in the centre. He needs to be careful he doesn't become too static in thinking. That could give Penguin here the initiative and allow him to outmaneuver Myurist and do some serious damage. Negation being pushed back right past the MB42 there. A few free shots there against retreating re-echelons. We also got a beacon up here, so he's clearly also planning some paratroopers because they can actually take advantage of the beacon to reinforce at the front line, so that's pretty handy there for Myurist. Can just continue there with a fuel point. Overall, that could mean that Penguin might be able to get a fuel advantage here, though he's been denied his own fuel point there for a bit. No further take-up there, no choice of doctrine from him yet. And we've got a 50 caliber there on the way for Myurist. 50 caliber machine gun. That could try and help him hold the village as well, shoot down some Krauts. Otherwise, no light action here, not a lot of sort of larger sweeping engagements, no pitched battles, just a few skirmishes so far between the two sides. With a few sort of larger engagements so far, they are more the exception than the rule. Still, Myurist keeping up the pressure versus Penguin. Good work there, but there you go, larger push again here from the west side. Scout car snipers, Grenadiers, MB42 and Pioneers. Overwhelming Myurist here, forcing him back. We also got the Pack 40 ready to support as well now. Should provide a bit of extra protection there versus the M20. 50 caliber has arrived, moving up to the front. Pathfinders remain inside the church, they're veterans in one. 3 killed so far. Lieutenant here quickly flanking, quick to try and go for the sniper. And of course, we have problems there for Penguin. And there we go, 50 caliber opening up and 20 moving in as well. Lots of how far they're raking the Germans in the middle of the road. Not the best position to be caught there, to be honest. Back following up support. Pathfinders have actually pulled back there, simply taking too much damage from the Germans. Lots of troops here could all continue pushing onwards. Again, trying to flank about, get behind Penguin here. I mean, remember, there's a lot of sort of open territory you can use to try and get behind your opponent on a map like this, but not all people sort of consider it. And this guy's moving up there. Lieutenant finally continues there from the building. Oh, actually, never mind, he's dead there. You can see him through the window.
We are losing a sector.
Quite dead, actually. So it's just his men fighting on. There you go. Paratroop drop there for Myurist. He's also got plenty of manpower for, say, some more units or taking up, or Cassius. Cassius definitely, I think, also benefit Myurist. 2-2 approaching a bit more. Maybe sort of try and go further here on the west. Flank about. Again, get behind. Myurist. No set sort of attacks head on with the armoured car. It's not a light tank. Sniper close to Tier 2. Do we have tech up there? Yes, finally some tech up there from Penguin. Tier 3 on the way, and we also got Panzer Grenadiers. That should give him a bit more offensive momentum versus Myurist. A Malta, I think, would also be a good way to considering, you know, the method here with Myurist is based on digging in not too well, but still, your Malta would help. Could also use to lay down smoke screens, we know would be good. At the same time, aggressive flank here behind Penguins. In that sense, we are seeing some good spatial awareness there from Myurist, realising the map, of course, the size of it, and also all the paths you can take to, you know, harass your opponents. That's pretty well done there. Harassing again overall. Now we're seeing Myurist back with full map control against Penguin. The MG42 now take up position there as well. Paratroopers getting the brown light machine guns. Pathfinder spawning up there, moving up through the ditch. There you go, MG42 opening up there. Was it Grenadiers with the MG42? That's a lot of MG42s by the way in the building. 20 back, and there you go, paratroopers opening up. You could try and creep closer, pop a grenade through the windows. I mean, with that many troops inside the building, a grenade's going to have a lot more effect than otherwise. Ow, he's calling an anti-tank gun from above. Good use there, making decent use of the doctrine so far. We got Pathfinders, paratroopers, and an anti-tank, and there you go, Panzer moving up. A bit reckless out there in the open, but paratroopers do not move. Excellent hit there for the Panzer Grenadiers then. Almost veterans 1 already, and 5 kills to the name, including several paratroopers there from the 82nd. And a bit of MG42 fire here. He could use incendiary range, and it does increase damage and also makes it more effective as light vehicles like the M20. So overall, using incendiary rounds in the MG42 generally tends to be a pretty good idea in most cases. That's what they're continuing the pressure. Got the beacon before retreating here. Looks like we got some progress on the right flank again. Penguins, Grenadiers moving ahead. Also note longer matches and no mid-game analysis for those curious about that. Troops reinforcing, healing up. We got the battalion command post up and running, so there might soon be some armor then away from Myurist. Of course, same applies here to Penguin, though fuel-wise, there's a bit of advantage there to Myurist for the time being. Ooh, Veteran G2 there. Paratrooper dead. Pack 40 could also try and up a bit further. Troops reinforcing. Need to a bit more on the left flank there. And go 50 cover creep up. Interesting enough, he's not setting up the church there for a better position. There we go, Veteran 2 for the 2-2-2. There's a versus large American force there, Lieutenant and Rifleman. There we go, there's a quick retreat here. Penguin realised in time there what was going on and ensured he didn't lose any Grenadiers needlessly. Though he's very close to losing his MG42. Veteran 2 there for the Pathfinders. Again, fresh pressure on the left flank. Again, note the way he goes. He doesn't grab the point, the old just moves up to it. And then sort of sneak ups here on the fuel point. In that sense, I mean, really, Penguin just keeps allowing it. He's not doing anything to maybe make it a bit harder. He's not trying to push himself up the left flank. So basically, he's leaving his left flank, the extreme left flank, there very open to harassment. In that sense, it's good work here that Myurist just keeps pushing at it. Because again, as long as Penguin isn't doing anything about it, it's pretty much a cheap and easy option for cutting off Penguin's fuel flow, which is always good to have. There you go, Penguin's at least trying to deal with it somewhat. He's setting up a fuel cache, though interesting enough, not the one closest to his base. Do we have to say that strike is a bit odd? But there you go. Large infantry push towards the east, Lieutenant holding up there. Good work there, mines in the village. If any tank tries to move through here, that's going to end up badly with it immobilized. Almost got the reassurance there, but looks like they will escape, and they still manage to cut off the field, so they're still going to have some effect there against Penguin. There, go to the rings and land from there. A lot of paratroopers there with rounding up machine guns.
Just got cut off.
Grenadiers here as well. They're trying to opening up. Panzer Grenadiers stealing here with the Raven holding up there. Veterans 9 kills already. Gute Arbeit. But there go Grenadiers overwhelmed. Getting further fighting here. Pressure increases. Fighting intensifies. As more and more guns are brought to bear against each other. Paratroopers falling back. MD-40 continues far away. No intended rounds. No attempt again from Tuesday to say flank back. Get behind. We got a fresh beacon up there by the way. So time to constantly reinforce. Good work there. Paratroopers don't need to fall back and reinforce. Lowering down health. So they are increasing their efficiency too. Also, Myurist can soon consider getting himself a Sherman tank. A bit of armor there would help versus Penguin, who's certainly a bit behind in the fuel race. He could go for Stuttgart now, but something tells me he's not. Trying to kill them, trying to moving about, crashing through barrels, fences, and bushes. Major Thompson leads the assault there. Ever the man who loves the heroics, not quite considering the actual consequences if he gets killed. Continue rolling up there. Sergeant Peters raking away at those damn Nazis. There you go, more paratroopers dropping in there. MD-42 holding up there. Losses there on the major, forcing them away. Halfway to veterans and 3 there, 2 moving in, like the PugnaciousPenguin. Rifling there a bit exposed. Troops reinforcing. And getting plastered with the fire there. There we go, grabbing a point. And more rapid MD-42 fire there. Paratroopers moving up again. Reinforcing, still no armor there. We've got the Sherman on the way from Myurist. Sherman on the way. Anti-tank thing up there. The M1 airdropped in. Good hit there on the 222. Almost got it. There we go. The rapid rate of fire that the M57mm gun there has is quite handy in those cases. Allows it to shoot basically notably faster than the Pack 40 or Assist 3. 50 cover there, suppressing some grenadiers. Panzers moving in there as well. Could take position in the building. Open up there, covering the town square with their assault rifles. Almost got the 50 cover through there. Need to retreat. Popping smoke here, using Ballard. Oh, that's good work there. He actually used his M20 to lay down the smoke screen to cover the 50 caliber. Really good work there. I mean, most people only use the smoke screen to get the unit itself out of there, but you can actually also use the smoke screen to cover units in proximity to it. So, very good work there. That's a neat little maneuver. Again, very rare. Very rare. Though interesting enough, it's one actually relic sort of had been planned for very long and actually sort of intended in that sense. I still remember the time I was called over to Vancouver to visit them and so on there. They sort of showed that off. That was one way of actually using the smoke screen for that. So, little fun fact there, little fun fact. But there we go, Vector 2 and the Panzer was right there again. Negative cover out in the open. Panzer Grenadiers out the building there. Yes, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. Except the fish are speaking American and they have guns. There we go, Rearson pushed away there. Panzer almost done. The Panzer Division by the way was formed out of basically a sort of series of training units. The best they could find, sort of form up an elite division. I believe was sort of suggested by Guderian himself. Sort of somehow, you know, try and build up some quick elite troops sort of quickly strike back at the Americans with. In itself, it wasn't actually too unique for the Germans to actually use training units, sort of, you know, take to the front. These instructors and like, you know, highly trained personnel. It was actually a very common thing because, well, that way they could update the curriculum. That was how the Germans did it. I mean, some armies sent their veterans back, so to instruct the Germans, send the instructors forward to become veterans, and then back. So then pass on the knowledge there. So some fun facts there, about the German system of training and the likes. Of course, as the war progressed, more and more training schools and like to be formed into basically, you know, battalions and forced to the front line. In particular, in 1945, that became very common. Rifle Lieutenant moving ahead, they're showing supporting. We got the 50 cover on top there as well. Pack 40 covering, M40 behind an over blitz. They're going to tank it opening up. Armor piercing rounds would be good there for an extra better chance of penetrating. Well, that would not help. Blew apart the fountain. There go more paratroopers. Pathfinders there closing on Veteran 3. One thing here to consider about Myurist, he's got plenty of resources, plenty of munitions. He could try and research BARs, add them to his rifle and other units that would help him. So he's almost knocked out. Might want to consider laying down a smoke screen there on the Type 40 specifically. But no, nothing there from the Sherman. Almost got it, but looks like there we go, plans moving it. Going in for the kill. Anti-tank, oh, anti-tank gun decrewed. And he's using Lieutenant in an act of desperation. Myurist sacrifices a Lieutenant to ensure, you know, he's got a chance of killing the Panther 4 in this situation. I can understand it. Though it's still rather costly. It's a veteran Lieutenant. It's not exactly a small sacrifice there that Myurist made. Well, at least he falls back to Panther 4 there without losing his tank or his M20. At the same time, that as all of that was happening, Myurist really sort of, had a chance to flank behind the gun, maybe clear out the Pack 40, so that was a very good attack there by Myurist, very good sort of tactical realization. That's going to they're moving in though. Nothing further there from Penguin. Still no doctrine from him though, still no doctrine. Almost got the Pack 40, there we go. Wiped by the paratroopers, negative cover exposed. So moving ahead there, Panther is flanking in. Murderous fire raking through the paratroopers. There we go, halfway to Veteran 3 soon enough. Once the Pentagon has hit that, there'll definitely be a problem there from Myurist. Almost there, Veteran 2 for the M20. Show needs some repairs, but that can be quickly fixed. Overall, we're seeing Penguin here back in sort of control of the map. He could consider some more armor, he could consider taking up. I mean, right now, there's basically sort of two options there from Penguin. Add in, say, more Panther 4s, laying with that, you know, against Myurist. That could actually work out pretty well. One good flank, for example, could get behind the anti-tank and clear that and then deal with the Sherman, so that's an option there. I mean, while we do have mines here for Myurist, there's not too many of them either. Alternating by the way, a second paratrooper squad, so he's really adding in there with elite troops to support the Veteran 1st Armoured Division. Transforming repair, and we got more pioneers on the way to help speed up repairs. Good work there by Penguin. Aggressive flanking, yeah. Perhaps from that from Penguin. I mean, that's the one thing from Penguin we haven't seen. He's not really aggressive flanking. He's actually upgrading his Panther Grenadiers now with the Panther Rex. I always feel like it's, you know, at least unless there's an absolute desperate need for it, I would never recommend, you know, upgrading your veteran Panther Grenadiers with Panther Rex. I mean, they're fresh, sure, but as they get more veterans, they've really become much better versus infantry. Right now, he's basically sort of eliminated from himself one source of really good anti-infantry firepower. I feel that was a poor move there. I mean, again, I can see the logic, but still, overall looking at the situation, I don't think Penguin there made a good decision. We got a command tank again, I suppose that's what it felt like, you know, but still, Veterans 3 Panther Grenadiers, LRED command tank. I'd take the Veterans 3 Panther Grenadiers any day. But there you go. Blitzkrieg then is the chosen doctrine here for Penguin. Also opens up here for the Stuka close air support. Panther Tactician. Tactical movement, which could be used for a very rapid and aggressive flank against Myurist. It could work if you actually decide to use it. But it would have been really great there then with some non-Panther Grenadiers. But there you go, shown moving ahead there, armor piercing rounds ready. Put it in the command tank fires back. Fails to penetrate, but Pack 40 on the hand does not have any issues with that. Regular Panther moving up there, Veterans 1 Grenadiers moving up there, Riflemen moving in. No weapons there to really support them. We got the M20, but that's not quite going to cut it. Sadly, again, he's not really for some considered mining this area either. Paratroopers setting up for a flank there by the looks of it. No machine gun for the Panzer IV. I would say always, if you can upgrade the tank with a Pintle machine gun, do so. It generally adds a bit, in particular for the tanks, you know, they all have actual and a whole amount of machine guns to really benefit from, but even the Stu generally performs better versus infantry with it, and it's not too bad in particular then have two Stus. You actually get a decent amount of anti-infantry firepower there. Paratroopers here though, held up behind the orbital blitz, rifle grenades off, truck collapses under the sheer amount of fire, and the paratroopers are forced to beat a very hasty retreat there. Same time more aggression on the left flank, things lighting up here, but we're really seeing now Penguin sort of decided not to charge through the village, instead trying to work his way around it. Good, but it's just lacking a bit of speed and, you know, aggression. I mean, he could use again, you know, tactical movement to get the infantry to be able to keep up with the tanks and makes the attack, which could be good. There you go, USF support has been called in, the P-47s, ready to straight for some rockets. Good hit in the Panther 4, more rocket strafes, almost got it. Show moving in there for the kill. Can he get it? God damn it, Peters, aim properly. And there we go, we actually get a response here from Penguin. The Luftwaffe is summing up there with its own Kanonenvogel. So now the airs are basically alive with aircraft from both armies. Well, rockets here. Panzer IV knocked out, a burning ruin. A huge black smoke cloud covers the area. You got a Jackson there on the way from Myurist. Good, good. That's great to help counter armor a bit further. So many aircraft. They aren't engaging each other, of course, because Relic really hasn't considered doing that, though that could also be rather messy. But could be interesting. Always showing ahead there, switching those high explosive rounds with the Panzer IV dead. It's not too worried about enemy armour. The command tank is clearly not a huge threat. Going for the fuel point again, always eye on the ball, but he needs to secure his own fuel supply a bit better. He could consider, for example, a fighting position to secure it, and of course, likewise, Penguin could consider maybe machine gun bunker to cover his own fuel point there. I mean, both are very good options. But it's moving ahead, the MD-42 Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, a lot of fire, but there he goes, Sherman opens up, good hit, good hit. 50 caliber, inch enough, not in the church there, could have been helpful there. They've really done some damage, I think, there to Penguin troops that moved into the centre of the village. Veteran fleet, 1 kill. Jackson pulling away there. And further fighting here, we got 2 right from there, with BAR sticking with the Grenadiers here. But 1 BAR basically picked up from the lieutenant, who became an anti-tank gunner. And there we go, Panzer Grenadiers forced away, the paratroops in, 19 kills, Veteran fleet, the other ones not quite there yet, but I'm sure they'll hit that eventually.
Yeah. On your feet, ladies.
It's a bit of fun here again.
Drop complete.
And what is Penguin thinking now about? He's not getting more armour, not a Panzer IV, not Stuks, not Ostvins, no nothing. Meanwhile, Myurist is getting more armour out on the field and more troops overall. Close hit there from the Panzer IV. Map control while still Penguin is still in the lead there. Myurist could stand a bit more aggressive again, larger flank here, getting behind, doing damage, forcing sort of react, and there's maybe another secondary attack following up here from the front then. Pathfinder 6 kills, dealing with the... Ooh, there we go, paratroops landing in for the church. Now the Grenadiers are definitely outgunned there inside the small house, not looking good there. And there we go, forced to beat a very brave retreat there. Panzer IV being repaired, and he's taking up. So okay, he's planning Panthers now. I'm not entirely sure if this is the right moment, but it might work out. It might work out. Though the fuel cache definitely helps. So the second one would help even more. He's actually got plenty of manpower, so the second fuel cache I think would be a really good choice there for Penguin and the Panzerlehr. MD-42 quick sending up there. Troopers and Pathfinders. The Pathfinders will soon find themselves on the stairway to heaven if they're not careful out in the open like that. Command tank moving in, snipers running up there, Veteran 335 kills. Pathfinders, they're taking quite a hit there. And anti-tank up once to the command tank, good hit there. Almost got it, Sherman supporting, Jackson keeping in reserve there, not really much to deal with at the moment. Rather large engagement. There we go, almost got the paratroopers, they just slaughtered there. Absolutely slaughtered and sent explosive around, Shoney did a good job there. Good job. Still, he should try and flank around, he should try and get behind Penguin's pushes. The same should, Penguin against Myurist. And these kind of head-on engagements are, sure, brute force tests, but they're not really efficient. With all the Browning machine guns and the paratroopers, it's rather Myurist's advantage here, since they can more easily shred up infantry out in the open. Reinforcing. Preparing for another assault. Sherman being repaired. He could consider another Sherman here, by the way. A Scott, though, would also be a good option. That would add him a bit more artillery. Could also use on smoke screens if necessary. For example, smoke with the Pat 40, then rush in with a Sherman from the front. Basically, just roll it over. There we go, the command tank striking in there. And there you go, good hit from the Jackson. 90mm gun there opening up, forcing the Befehlspanzer Panzerwagen to pull back. Paratroopers in a very poor state, they need to retreat. Still some... whatever previous large aggression was in the right flank seems to be subsiding in, things are basically sort of focused back on the centre. away from the flanking, away from the outmaneuvering. A bit unfortunate, but there you go. Heavy Panzer Corps going up here for Penguin. Maybe that can add a bit more fire to his proceedings and his manoeuvres. So he's using the M29 to deal with flankers and harassers, but in this case, though, it was already a bit damaged, and that's not going to help versus a Panzerfaust. And still, again, west flank very open from Penguin side as well. No bunkers, no minefields, no nothing to stop any harassers, even in the slightest. But close to the Panther, the Panzerkampfwagen 5, he's still floating quite a bit of manpower. More than necessary for a Panther. So that feels a bit wasteful there by, well, Penguin. There we go, Panzerkampfwagen 5 on the way. Riersen's quickly stopped here by the German infantry advance. LMG's own Panzerschrecks mixed in with K98Ks and assault rifles. Jackson operating the right flank. Panzer is taking up position there, forming up a bit of an anti-tank position. In a sense. And while you could use a Panzerschreck from a building, same applies to Panzerfaust, you had basically to ensure all windows were open, knock down any walls, and throw out any threat. You basically had to minimise the backdraft as much as possible, otherwise you get yourself killed if you just fired at random from inside a building. Little fun fact there. But it was possible, but it did require a lot more preparation than just, walking in and opening a window.
The enemy is taking our
Panther almost done, Pack 40 creeping forwards there. Grabbing points there for the United States. Betcha 2 on the Schönbauer, good work. And there you go, Panzerkampfwagen 5 arrives here for Penguin. Dropping in, Gunners moving up there, bit up in the open though, no anti-tank support, the Panzers is not there to help them. Meaning instead of rushing straight into a lot of single fire. There we go, though he's using this as an option to call in more air support. Another Kanonenvogel has arrived. The Luftwaffe sends in more support here. Kanonenvogel managed to miss, but the Kanonenvogel was actually a sort of dedicated tank destroyer plane. Oh, lost the Panther 4 there. It's the Jackson, that's bad news there for Penguin. Actually, the P-47, which was just sort of stuck with rockets, so meant to attack the ground units, which actually meant they weren't quite as effective. Oh wait, Jackson moving about there. Might get a good hit on the Panther. Missed though. Missed in almost flat territory there. Good work, Larry. P-47, they almost got him knocked out, though it's very close sections one. If he can hit that, that would be really good. Does that mean these rounds they will be available? Almost got the Pack 40 crew wiped there. Not sure why we were that close to the paratroops inside the church. All the way, they got an easy kill there eventually too. Gunner's been killed there. Bad news here for Penguin. Penguin is too late to support as well. Myurist might be getting momentum again versus Penguin. Units lost there. Luftwaffe doing what they can, but there you go. Shot down, crash into a tree. No survivors. Panther moving about here a bit, trying to do what he can to support, but needs to be careful, of course, not exposed to the flanks or such. Crushing a trap, of course, it can do so. Yes, that still strikes me as being surprisingly passive, considering he's overall done a lot of damage, could actually go on the offensive against Penguin. But, for whatever reason, he isn't. Also, veterans defeated in the MD-42, good work there for Penguin. Gute Arbeit. There you go, Panzerschrecks flying there against the Sherman, rockets connecting with the armour. Pedro is stopped by the veteran 3 MD-42. Sniper could also do quite a bit of damage there, of course. 41 killed already. Lots of troops in. He's calling in another command tank. Another one, really? Is that necessary? Why not say try another Panther or a regular Panther for? No well. No well. Bit more action here on the right flank. Got a bit of harassment. M20 fixed up, but no response there from Myurist. Center being lost. Mine this hasn't gone off.
Ready for orders.
New beacon here could be helpful.
Our foes have 300 points remaining. Increase your efforts.
Looking a bit awfully calm here. And Myurist could display a bit more initiative. Units taking losses here. command tank unit, snipers as well. 45 kills. The 50 capital here nicely hidden in a very, very, well, narrow building.
We are losing a sector.
Watch there. There you go, Panther open up. He does have this one actually upgraded machine gun. Good work, good work. And there we go, Jackson strikes. Almost gets into one there. Panther needs to go in before it takes too much damage here. And feeds Jackson too much. But there we go. Does get a penetrating hit there versus the Panther 4. Gains threats into 1. High velocity armor piercing tungsten round, which of course means more penetration, but also more damage. Penguin is allowed to hold a great amount of territory by Myurist. Again, it's not like he quite can actually hold it, but because Myurist isn't pushing aggressively enough, he's basically allowed to hold it. I mean, he's also been able to sort of build up his force again here versus Myurist. Both sides more or less almost a full pop cap, but territorially, I mean, we're still seeing Penguin holding a lot more territory than he can actually defend easily. He's going to need a lot more bunkers or something like that if he actually wants to have a decent chance of holding it, but so far there's no sign of that. There we go, large empty push. It looks like Myurist is finally realising he needs to sort of get on the offensive again. He needs to push. We're also looking at 9 there. Work. Panzer basically showing he can't move up the west side. They easily Myurist holding up there, drawing some fire, but still get a move on there, Myurist. Attack, man, attack. Don't make me send Patton after you. He might smack you or something. Good rough net there's the 50th caliber, needs to fall back. There you go, large push. I do think you should try, not sending all of them into a small, confined area as possible. A few men going up here would have been better. Spread out. A wider assault there might work better. But now we got the command tank moving up here, going to the camera there, go lots of grenades, almost got the entire unit. Cut it, you're right. Oh, no, he gets away, missing everything away, and not trying even a single chance of wiping up the Grenadiers. Bit of a loss there for Myurist, bit of a loss there. It's large victory for Penguin, he didn't lose the entire Grenadiers squad there. Pushing forwards there, and then straight into the centre of the village, where again we have seen so many attacks fail. What looked like initially to be an interesting flank assault here's bases will turn into a slightly less straight-on, head-on assault. Yeah. Feels like a huge waste of opportunity there by Myurist. Not entirely sure what caused him to do that again, and he just gone up here. I think he would have done a lot better against Penguin. And to take some, including a Pilfoot Pack 40. Not getting the fuel point back there, not entirely sure what Myurist is thinking either. Certainly some autoplay there at times. Again, despite, I think having some excellent opportunity, though again, can't slam him too hard because Penguin is largely accepting the same things as well to a certain extent, though he doesn't quite have the same infantry ability to sort of attack easily with his armour. Partly because he took his Panther Grenadiers and gave them the Panther Rigs. There you go, Pedro stopped here by the veteran 3 and U42. I'm not entirely sure what Myurist was expecting there. He knows it is there. So I mean, attacking straight into it, it's not exactly going to be any huge surprise there for Penguin. Yes. There's no reverse psychology there to make use of. Oh, good hit there for the Pack 40, surprisingly. Looks like got something actually happening on the flank there from Penguin. Panther Pioneers, but not enough supporting infantry, I think. And another head-on assault here from Myurist. I mean, he's absolutely determined to just have to attack straight into the MB42. I have no idea what's possessing him here. Again, he could easily flank to get behind the MB42. He could do a lot of damage, he could get the pack, but for some reason, every single time he just keeps attacking head-on. Almost got the Panther here, by the way. Good pursuit with Jackson and the armor piece instead. He's flying the Panther to go. We've got the P-47 they're trying to finish off with the rockets. He's just flying all over the place, hitting buildings, hitting the ground, trees, but not the Germans.
We are losing a sector.
Also, seems like he's completely forgotten about the M20. No, he's moved about the crew there. Looks like he lost the M20 or what? No, he's just abandoned it. He doesn't want to use it more. Sherman there goes after the Panther, gets behind it. Good flank there. Knocks out the Panther. Kaput. Should have put it all the way back to his base in that case. Other way, that didn't work out there. Oh, we got Panther here with the Panther X though. Also an anti-tank aircraft called in there. Almost got the Panther there knocked out already. And then with the Luftwaffe striking in, step on it, Joey. I don't want to die up here. There you go, German aircraft misses every single shot here. The Sherman Veterans U3 escapes triumphantly. A lot of forces hanging around. Again, try to flank, Myurist. Try to flank. Don't just try to push your way through the MB42. Again, a proper flank assault here could be devastating to Penguin because he's got nothing covering his flanks there. Oh dear, this could be a mistake on Penguin. He's acting with his enemy forward to a hit there on its own into enemy territory. And right here gets caught by another sort of wave advance there from Myurist. I mean, that really didn't make much sense for Penguin. He should have sent the infantry in the head first. Except at this stage of the game. Again, I mean, Myurist has kept on attacking this. I mean, Penguin might have expected it could have happened again, but, you know, he just sent his enemy forward in on its own. That wasn't very good there. And now we're just seeing a lot of damage on here. Luftwaffe strikes, killing a few of the units, but still some paratroopers fighting on there. We go, back on the 3, 30 kills. Snipers moving up. Also, the second Panther arrives here for Penguin for Deutschland. Can it do it for Germany?
Standing by.
Getting another Sherman there from Myurist. Good, more armor, more armor. And now he's actually getting more dominant position of the village. 50 cover coming from Church Tower. Pathfinder's nearby building. Centre Victor point covered. He's still not really getting out of territory. He's still not keeping the fuel point either. In fact, it's allowing Penguin to hold both fuel points. I'm not entirely sure what Myurist is thinking. Again, he's been awfully passive in my optics, except for these just mindless head-on assaults. And again, he was good at flanking. He was good at harassing on the flank. For some reason, at the mid-game, he just seems to have left, you know, Myurist's tactical dictionary, or whatever you'd call it. I mean, it's basically no longer existing in his mind. Might as well ask him what the capital of, I don't know, France is.
Ready for orders.
I know, something much harder than France. But then again, perhaps Myurist is absolutely horrid at geography and doesn't even know that one. Either way, you kind of get the point. For some reason, again, one way or the other, it's basically sort of left his mind. And again, it's giving Penguin a bit more options on the flanks, but sadly, Penguin isn't really pushing it either. And really, this fight's going to come down to who actually sort of gets the concept of a proper flank into the head first, and probably executes or whoever sort of slips up first. I mean, either someone slips up, or the other one figures out to actually do a proper aggressive flank and do some serious damage. I mean, that's basically sort of the two victory conditions here, and of course, an reverse loss conditions for the other side. Sherman moving ahead, Panther with his flank, getting up some good hits there, Panther moving in. Panther fast there. In this case, I'm not entirely sure what Myurist is thinking. He's sending in a Sherman all on his own into the Germans. Quickly dispatched there with haste. That was definitely a waste of a Myurist, definitely a waste. And he's finally using the armor-piercing rounds, but he's... Why is he sending in the Jackson first, and why is he popping it before he can actually shoot at it? Panther checks they're flying. Panther's forced away. He's pulling back his Jackson instead of trying to get up there to actually hit the Panther. What's going on there? Get back, driver. Why? I soiled my pants. I need new ones. God damn it. I'm going to complain to the captain about this. But yeah, that was a bit awkward there from Myurist. Very awkward. They're going to take an opening up there. And good use there, you know, take aim. And veteran defeat too. Really nasty work there now for Penguin to deal with.
Enemy forces are now down to 200 points. Keep your head down. Crew ready.
Panzer here.
Button her up. Big push coming.
Get ready, guys.
You need something?
58 kills. I mean, Penguin's really done a lot there with a sniper. Just wish he could do a lot more with his flank assaults. But anyways, assault moving up here again, head on. Petra in a pretty good position. Veteran defeat, 2 brown light machine guns, then building cover. The Germans have got 0 cover here. And ultimately right here, Penguin realises that's a futile effort, pulls back his men. Oh no! Losing the sniper here, that was absolutely wasteful there by Penguin. That was wasteful. But again, I'd rather feel like him just being too passive and not supporting his infantry push. Again, he's only caring about the victory point. Seems like he's basically just decided the fuel doesn't matter, not even denying it to his opponent. I'm not entirely sure what kind of logic that is from Myurist. We're getting a second Jackson there, a second tank destroyer. Panther Ball still needs a machine gun, needs to be able to shoot an infantry, and again, Penguin needs to flank, he needs to make up a proper assault. He's just sending in his troops and equipment piecemeal. There's no real combined arms there from him. And he's just having the Panthers stand about there, doing nothing, basically just turning into a big target. And go Pack 40 and 50 minutes taking an opening up there. Good hits there.
Capture point is being overrun.
Pioneers got the mines there, but they're close to getting wiped here by the Pathfinders already. And there we go. He got the mines, but he might lose the Pioneers. And the mines, but there goes all up in the right flank. Finally, something happening. We got infantry, armor, and a tank. So we got at the same time we got the Luftwaffe striking in here. Sherman falls a bit back. There's hits from the Panther and the tank and the Panzerschrecks. Paratroopers digging up the counterfight covering fire there. So now we finally got some kind of flank going on here from Myurist. Still Panther moving in there. Jackson with arm pins trying to do a lot of damage. Aircraft shot down, I think. There we go. No, I lost Luftwaffe. He's still not using the M20, by the way. Rather feels weird. Also a bit more aggression on the left flank. Grenadiers versus Riflemen. LMG 42 versus BAR. But there you go, the paratroopers are here to save the day. The cavalry has arrived. If the cavalry used parachutes. There you go, Grenadiers in a lot of trouble then. Another bit of movement here trying to react to this. And again, nothing to support them. We now see the Penguins actually lost a lot of infantry. He's really bleeding up there. Compared to Myurist, compared to their taking hits from the Panzer 4 command tank, Panther moving in. Second Panther on the way, so really adding in Panthers now. It seems like Penguin just betting everything on Panthers, so he could have gotten them sooner then. He's got plenty of fuel. Again, not entirely sure what's going on here for Penguin. You should also definitely consider some Panzer Grenadiers and maybe also using his doctrine a bit more solidly. The MG429 hands here of Penguin as well. More Pioneers at repairs. Good work. Jackson moving in. Anti-tank moving in. Panther holding up with a Panzerschreck. Doing the best to keep the American planting too far. Almost got the Jack. There you go. Panther moving straight to line of her Pack 40 and Jackson. Command tank moving as well. He's about to lose the Panther. 9. Main gun destroyed here by the 15 minute. There we go. Panther knocked out. Command tank not looking too good either. This is quickly looking ugly here for Penguin. I mean, you really need infantry to support your panzers, or infantry for your panzers to support. Either way, infantry is needed. Just like his armor and there no support, right into a supported position. There you go. US Air Force strikes again. Ooh, Panzer's here. Managed to do something there. Got a Jackson. Still not quite enough here to save things now. He's lost a lot there versus Myurist. Also still easily afford to be more aggressive, but for whatever reasons Myurist is being, well again, rather passive in certain aspects. So now Penguin is basically sort of forced back into a small slice of the map, but again Myurist, could be taking a lot more, doing a lot more damage, grabbing territory, setting up more advantageous positions against Penguin. I mean, there's a lot here he could be doing. He seems to be sort of slowly moving ahead now. He could also call in more paratroopers if he wanted, really. I mean, there's plenty of options here for Myurist. As long as he doesn't do something completely mindlessly reckless, he's going to win this. He actually lost his Vector 3 anti-tank gun crew. That's actually quite a huge loss. Again, that take aim ability is worth its weight in gold. And then factor in the RPs and announced this high rate of fire. There's paratroopers, 21 kills. Another strike here from the Luftwaffe, another desperate attempt here, Panther moving up here. And Grenadiers, they're pinned down by the MG4 there. Luftwaffe strikes. Got the machine gun. That's very good shooting. We for once actually use high velocity tungsten rounds. There we go, and actually hit a tank. Can he hit it? Oh, there we go, good hit, almost 52. Panther almost knocked out there. One more hit there from the not Pershing, but Jackson, and that Panther's going to be history. There you go, Grenadiers blocking them right there with the threat of a Panther fast. Panther escapes. All strikes there from the Luftwaffe. Building collapse. I believe someone died in there. Guessing yeah, that was the Pathfinders. But the sky's certainly alive here. It's a bit rare. You sort of get both sides having aircraft on the field. And there we go, you can get a large aircraft dropping in some paratroopers. My god. death there. But at this point, it rather looks like Myurist has won this. Penguin, he could still try and get more Panthers, so he could get some Stoogs. I rather think Stoogs as Panther Force would work better at the moment. He just needs something, and he needs to launch a proper assault here. Anti-tankers there being rushed by Grenadiers. And this time he's getting Thompson submachine guns on his paratroopers. I guess there's not much risk there. Rolled anyways.
We are down to 25 points. Do not let them defeat us.
25, 24 points left here for Penguin. Grenadiers are being absolutely swarmed by paratroopers, riflemen. They simply can't do enough here. There's too many Yankees. Verdammt, die Armee kommt! Zurückfallen! Schnell! They're just sort of swarming the field here. Panther command tank moving about. Paratroopers going in there. Panther's holding up the middle of the road. And Panther flanking in there. Paratroopers taking heavy losses. Grenadiers moving up as well. There you go. Paratroopers in the way here. And there's simply nothing left in Penguin's arsenal to stop, well, this hold here. I mean, whatever chances he might have had have basically been lost. Again, Myurist could still be a lot more aggressive here, yet he isn't. Which still have to say I found rather interesting. 37 kills, 23. That's not exactly minor numbers. You also got munitions cache up here actually from Penguin. I haven't noticed that one. Not bad, I guess. I think, well, that probably would have better more than a fuel cache at the moment. Command tank veteran 2. I guess that's something, but still lacking something. And there we go. GG. Game over. A loss there for Penguin. A victory for Myurist. A rather splendid game in some senses. Again, we see the power of paratroopers again. I'm surprised that again for almost a month, if not more, we really haven't seen much of this. But again, you know, they're quite powerful if properly handled. Jacksons make good use of it. Sherman's definitely powerful. I mean, overall good use of anti-tank as well. And again, very nice flanking initially from Myurist. Very good attacking, hitting from sides, so on. But for some reason, again, mid-game, he just, poof, went completely clear from his brain. Had he just kept that up with, I think could have won this much soon. I think this game carried on for too long because either player became too indecisive, too passive, too timid. Had either of them displayed some inclination and aggression towards flanking, they could have won it. But again, they didn't. And instead it came down to the fact that Penguin just kept splitting up his forces too far, leaving them much more isolated, allowing Myurist to easily deal with them, bleed him out in particular, but also there were so many senseless head-on attacks here. That was definitely not really good for either side. That was just wasteful, really. So some clear mistakes there, I think, but overall, Penguin just made the much more critical ones, which really gave Myurist the time sort of effort to basically just push through and win this game. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you ideas for matches. If you did, why not subscribe? Tell your friends. Share it with everyone. If not, you know, send a replay and find some feedback in the comment section. If this is Imperial Dancing, cheers. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you another time. Bye.